when the Raiders are doing what they want to do defensively, what are they seeing? And I'm looking at it, and they blitz a lot, and the Browns had all kinds of trouble with blitzes against the Giants. Is that what the Raiders do with Antonio Pierce?
Yeah, and it's really Patrick Graham, their defensive coordinator, who's kind of the head and brains of all of that. And that's definitely what they like to do. What the first thing that they want to do, and they quite honestly haven't done this very well, periodically maybe against the Chargers, but they want to stop the run and then make the other team one-dimensional, and then be able to rev up their pass rush. Max Crosby included in some of the blitz packages that they have. But what's kind of derailed that are a couple of things. Number one, they just haven't been able to stop the run. Last week, they got just run all over the field by a Carolina Panthers team that wasn't very good running the ball coming into the game. But they had their way with the Raiders. So that's been a problem. And then number two, they lost Malcolm Kuntz, who had emerged last year as a really viable pass rusher and somebody that they could rely on opposite Max Crosby. He's down for the season with a knee injury, and they've not really had much success replacing him. And it's not like you could go out and magically conjure up a pass rusher that good to fill that role. They're hoping that Tyree Wilson, the 7th pick overall in 2022, will eventually, or 2023, will eventually get it together. But he's been kind of more of an enigma than somebody that they can rely on. So because that doesn't happen, that pass rush kind of gets negated a little bit, or certainly neutralized a little bit, and then they become a team that we don't even recognize, because that is what this defense is really predicated on: stopping the run, getting pass rush pressure, creating turnovers on the back end. But they haven't been able to get to that, and it starts with some key injuries and not being able to stop the run. And they've lost Malcolm Kuntz for the season. They've lost Marcus Epps for the season. They're down Divine Diablo, their starting linebacker. Max Crosby, we'll see what his status is for Sunday's game. But you're talking about 4 starters already that may not be on the field on Sunday. And I know that Browns fans are going through it themselves with injuries, so they don't want to hear anything about that. But that's kind of the reality of the situation for the Raiders right now.